Hi, my name is Samantha Asman, and I am doing a PowerPoint on Michigan history for a third grade classroom. Michigan history are state symbols. Now, the background of this slide is a picture of Michigan from outer space. We know it's Michigan because of its mitten shape and our 5 Great Lakes: Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior, or as I like to call them, homes. Our state bird is the robin. Now, you know it's a robin by its red breast. The people of Michigan love the robin, which is why it's our state bird. The robin is the most known bird here. Now, this is a robin's nest, and you know that because of the blue eggs. Our state flower is the apple blossom. It has been our state flower since 1897, so it's been our state flower for a long time. Our climate in Michigan allows the apple tree to grow here, so that there's many beautiful apple blossoms. Our state tree is the white pine, and that's part of the evergreen family. These are its needles. This tree used to be used for lumber a long time ago. It grows in the northern part of the Lower Peninsula. Our state fish is the colorful brook trout. It is about 8 to 10 inches long, which is about the size of a ruler. It has blue, green, and red spots covering its sides. It's a very beautiful fish. Our state stone is the Petoskey stone. It is found on the beaches near the city of Petoskey. How many of you have ever been to Petoskey? Each of these stones are a fossil of a piece of ancient coral. Now, these stones in the upper right-hand corner are all shined and beautiful, and the stones in the left-hand corner are all over a beach. The reason we have coral fossils is because Michigan used to be covered in water a long time ago. This is actually a carving of Michigan from a Petoskey stone, but it used to be covered in water. Our state gem is the greenstone, which I actually realized looks a lot like a Petoskey stone, but with a green tint. These gems are found on Isle Royale, which is an island in Lake Superior. How many of you knew there's islands in Michigan? This was made the state gem in 1973, which means it was a little bit ago. The state soil is Kalkaska soil. It is found in the city of Kalkaska in our Lower Peninsula. This reminds people how important soil is to Michigan, because we need it to grow food. This picture in the upper right-hand corner is a picture of Kalkaska from the air, and the bottom left-hand corner is just a picture of the soil, and you can see how beautiful and rich it looks. Our state reptile is the painted turtle. How many of you have seen a painted turtle? It was chosen in 1995, which is actually when my sister was born. Students actually voted for the reptile. They decided that we needed a state reptile, so they asked our state government in Lansing if the painted turtle could be our state reptile. Do any of you have painted turtles as pets? Our state game mammal is the white-tailed deer. It's called a white-tailed deer because when it gets scared or when it's running, its tail goes up, and all you see is the white. Over 1 million deer live here. How many of you have ever seen one? Now, if any of your moms or dads go hunting, you probably know that that's what game mammal means. Now, in the bottom left-hand corner, you see a fawn, which is a baby white-tailed deer, a doe, which is a mommy, and a buck, which is a daddy. Our state wildflower is the dwarf lake iris. These are very hard to find, so if you've seen one, you're very lucky. They're found in the lower upper peninsula and the very northern tip of the lower peninsula. It's a very small flower, but this picture is zoomed in and you can see the yellow, white, and purple of it. Our state fossil is mastodon bones. Now, as you can tell from the fossil, it kind of looks like an elephant, or a hairy elephant. Now, a mastodon is very big. The man in the picture is 6 feet tall. The mastodon is 18 feet tall. That's huge. This was voted the state fossil only a few years ago. Now, our state flag is bright blue and has our seal in the middle. You've probably seen these flying outside of different businesses throughout Michigan. On the left side of our seal is an elk, on the right is a moose. On the bottom, the Latin words means, I will defend, which means you will do anything to defend the state of Michigan. The eagle is holding a branch and an olive, and the sun and water in the picture represent serenity in Michigan. Now the man in the picture, he's very small, but he has one hand in the air representing peace, and a gun in the other hand representing the willingness to defend, which is the same thing as the Latin words, I will defend. Now how do we get a state symbol? Well, our state government in Lansing votes on each state symbol. Has anyone ever been to Michigan's capital? Now, does anyone know who this is? That's right, it's Michigan's governor. Now, does anyone know what his name is? Rick Snyder, correct. Alright, now, are state symbols from nature or from people? Well, all the state symbols were made in nature. These are actually all pictures of Michigan to show how beautiful our state is. Our natural characteristics of our state. That is all for this slideshow, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you.